Today I'll be going for the brutal Platinum Trophy on God of War 2018, requiring me to beat the game and 100% complete it, as well as defeat a total of 9 Valkyries which look cool on the outside, but in reality are probably the single most miserable boss fights I have ever attempted in my life. Oh my god, man! Our journey begins with Kratos and his son Atreus setting out to fulfill the final wish of Kratos' wife to spread her ashes from the highest peak in all the realms. But before they even step outside, a mysterious man shows up at their door. A man who can't feel pain and wants information Kratos' sissy doesn't have. Kratos warns him to leave, to which the stranger replies,
"You're going to have to kill me for that to happen."
Alright then, I guess we're just gonna do that. What follows is then probably one of the craziest opening fights in any game I've ever played. And even though it looks like the stranger's dead, something tells us he's not. With that, Kratos and Atreus begin their journey and we unlock our very first trophy. We then get to spend a little bit of time exploring the world and opening different chests, which unlock a trophy for obtaining our first runic attack gem. And shortly after, we come across a dwarf by the name of Brock, who might just be the funniest side character ever.
I can enhance her for you right now if it so pleases you, son of a bitch.
I freaking love Brock,
So what say
man.
you?
But he then helps us upgrade a piece of armor, as well as slot an enchantment into that armor. As we continue the journey, we come across a boar which Kratos uses to try and teach Atreus how to hunt. But then Atreus shoots it and runs after it, disappearing into the fog. We then look for him and find him with this mysterious lady with some dodgy secrets that we'll learn about later, seemingly very angry at the fact that we shot the boar. She then proceeds to heal it and reveals a safe passage for us out of the woods, unlocking a new trophy. Suddenly, as we scale up the mountain, a black mist blocks our path. The witch tells us that we'll need the light of Alfheim to get through, but of course it's currently inaccessible. She helps us reach Alfheim using the Bifrost, and after a battle through its glowing halls, we restore the light and free the trapped light elves. Okay, well, that was pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie. Oh nice, and we got another trophy. We then return to the Black Mist and use the light to pass through it, but just before we can reach the summit, we're rudely interrupted by a giant dragon threatening to kill Brox's brother Sindri. Holy, this fight is actually crazy. Honestly, we should let it just kill him, I kinda hate Sindri anyway. But of course we can't do that, and in typical Kratos fashion, we fight the dragon to death, ending the fight in what I think is probably the coldest shot ever in gaming history. Okay, we're gonna chop its head right here. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I thought we were gonna do. Is it dead? Did we kill it? Damn, bro, that was actually cold as hell. Oh nice, and we got the Dragon Slayer trophy. As they near the summit, Kratos overhears Baldur, the original stranger thought to be dead, talking to Magni and Modi, who are revealed to be Thor's sons. Kratos and Atreus reach the summit and meet Mimir, a talking man tied to a tree. He tells them that the mountain they're on is not the highest peak and that the tallest one is actually in Jotunheim, the realm of the giants, which is also currently inaccessible. To reach Jotunheim, they need Mimir's help. Kratos cuts off his head and brings it to the Witch of the Woods, who revives it. Mimir tells them they'll need to find a special rune to access the realm, and this is where we learn that the witch is actually the goddess Freya, a revelation that clearly irritates Kratos. As we progress through the story, we're ambushed by Thor's children, who clearly want us dead. Bro, are these even brothers, man? They do not look similar at all, bro. I guess we've got to fight them now then. And in doing so, Kratos kills one of them, making the other one run away, as we see Atreus beginning to get sick despite saying earlier that he hasn't been sick in a long time. We then unlock a new trophy, and I also took a moment to craft a new outfit for Atreus. Wait, let me craft an outfit for him. I'm pretty sure that's a trophy if I do that. Yeah, there we go. Best dressed trophy unlocked. We pick up the item we came for and head back to the temple. On the way, Modi shows up again, still convinced he can kill Kratos. Bro, this guy again?
I earned that fucking hammer.
Dude, what makes you believe things are somehow gonna go any differently this time? And spoiler, they don't. We beat him again, but this is when Atreus' sickness really starts to ramp up. We're then forced to put a pause to our journey to return to Freya and ask her to heal our boy. Freya says that the cause of this illness is a conflict between his godhood and his awareness of it, and that the only way to heal him is to retrieve a heart from the bridge keeper in Helheim. However, there was only one problem. The Leviathan axe is just ineffective in hell. So Kratos returns home and pulls out the Blades of Chaos, which had me so excited. No way, bro. I was wondering if we were gonna get to use these. Oh nice, a trophy. Hello old friend. Using the blades, we travel through Helheim, defeat the bridge keeper, and retrieve the heart. Kratos is haunted by visions of his past, including Zeus and a younger, more violent version of himself. Kratos then returns to Freya, who uses the heart to heal Atreus, unlocking a trophy for healing our boy. On the way out, Freya advises Kratos of telling Atreus what he actually is, thus healing him for good. So in the hopes of helping his son, Kratos tells him the truth, which immediately makes Atreus very arrogant, thinking he's better than everyone else. Shortly after, while headed to the peak again to travel to Jotunheim, we're stopped for the third time by Modi, who's clearly defeated. Okay bro, this guy's getting kinda annoying now.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
Oh, he's gonna kill him, isn't he? Yep. I knew it.
What are you doing?
And doing so gets Kratos very pissed at his son, who really seems to have changed for the worse. They then reach the peak where they open the path to Jotunheim, but Baldur ambushes them. They then fight for the second time, but Atreus loses control, betraying his father as Baldur kidnaps him and gets everyone stuck in Helheim again. We then find Atreus and rescue him and unlock a new trophy. In Helheim, they all witness Baldur's memories, including a moment where Freya, revealed to be his mother, uses a spell to make him invulnerable, removing all sensation. We then ride a giant ship to escape Helheim, and doing so unlocks another trophy. We then head back to the temple where we use the Unity Stone to reveal the path to Jotunheim, except there was one issue. There was no crystal, making the trip impossible. Mimir suggests finding his other eye to open the portal himself, only his eye was located inside the belly of the giant serpent. But before heading inside, I opened another chest which unlocked a trophy. We then head inside the beast where we collect Mimir's other eye and head out to use it to get to Jotunheim. But before they can leave, Baldur arrives again. There he is again. I'm pretty sure this is our final boss right here too. At some point during the fight, Baldur tries to punch Atreus, which undoes the spell his mother used on him. Oh, so this is how we're gonna kill him.
Feel everything.
He can feel things again. And so now Kratos and Atreus manage to defeat him and finally kill Baldur. Freya is then devastated and vows revenge on Kratos, and we then unlock a trophy for defeating Baldur. After the battle, Kratos and Atreus finally travel to Jotunheim. There, they find a temple filled with murals left by the giants. These murals show their entire journey, and even events they haven't experienced yet. Wait, what is that? Wait, is that Kratos dead? Holy yeah, he's actually dead. I guess we're gonna see that at some point in the future then. They discover that Kratos' wife was actually a giant, and that she had planned their entire journey. They also learn that the giants called Atreus Loki. They then scatter his mother's ashes from the peak as she wished, marking the end of the story. Damn bro, what a game. Honestly, I can really see how this got Game of the Year. It's an absolute masterpiece, bro. And yeah, there is our final trophy, Last Wish. And now on to the 100% completion, and I first began by completing all of Brock and Sindri's favors, and then assisted all of the Wayward Spirits. I then spent quite a while opening chests until I fully upgraded my rage, and then shortly after I fully upgraded my health. And then a while later I found myself at almost 1000 kills. Okay, so I should be 2 enemies away from 1000, so I guess I killed 2 of these 3 right here, and that should be the trophy. And there we go, all will fall. And then, as I was going for all of the collectibles, I unlocked these 2 trophies.
Pick this up later.
Oh nice, Beneath the Surface. I'm pretty sure that's the trophy for exploring everything in the Lake of Nine or whatever. Okay, so there should be one final chest for me to collect here in this Vestergaard area or whatever it's called. And that should give us a trophy, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Death happened here. I then freed all of the dragons, which unlocked the Dangerous Skies trophy, and as I was going for my last Odin Raven to kill, this happened. Oh, All Father blinded. Wait, is it glitched? Because that's not my last Raven, and I'm almost certain there's another one I haven't killed yet. Yep, so I'm in this chamber right here, and I've still got another Raven to kill, yet somehow I already unlocked the trophy. Wait, will killing this one make the trophy pop twice or something? Yeah, no, it didn't. I don't know, that's weird. Maybe it was glitched or something, I don't know. And then I collected all of the artifacts and then read all of the Jotnar shrines. I then went to this one realm called Muspelheim that only just contained a bunch of challenges that weren't really hard at all, except this one which had me a little bit annoyed. Oh no, dude, it's another Valkyrie, not again, dude. Okay, come on, I almost got it, dude. Just don't die, don't die. Oh. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. But then, after a death or 2, this happened. Okay, now please, this has to be it. Please, don't die, don't die. Let's go, man, let's go. I got it, nice. Holy, let's go, dude. And so then, once I was done with the final challenge, I got the trophy. Okay, so this is the final challenge. I'm kind of just running the clock down right here to get the trophy. And there it is, fire and brimstone. So once done with that, I went to this one realm that was really straightforward, to be honest. I essentially just needed to go around a maze collecting these things called mist echoes, which I was then going to use to complete 3 realm tears. But while exploring, I came across this. Oh my god, dude, there's a Valkyrie here too, but thankfully it wasn't too bad. Okay, I got it, let's go. This one was really simple, to be honest, nice. And then I went to pick up my trophy. Okay, so I just completed all of the realm tears, and so we should get the trophy for closing this one. Yeah, there it is, darkness and fog. But then, before heading to the final Valkyrie, I did a bunch of stuff. Okay, let me upgrade my axe really quickly. Yeah, there it is. There was a trophy for that. And I also upgraded my blades for another trophy, but I don't know why I lost the footage, so just trust me, please. And then I upgraded the runic attack, obtained the traversal armor set, and then the ancient armor set. And then finally found all of the dig spots. So this right here should be my final dig spot. So let's just dig it up. And there we go, treasure hunter. And finally, the last thing separating me from the platinum was the Valkyrie Queen, which was no joke at all. Holy dude, she's literally a mix of like every other Valkyrie. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck here quite a while, man. And that was an understatement because I found myself dying over and over again. And even having some insanely close calls like this one. Attack, attack. Yeah, I got, no, dodge, dodge, dodge. No, oh my god, man. But then after a couple more deaths, this happened. Okay, this should be it right here. Please let it be it. I've got quite a lot of health left and she's super low. Alright, so I've just got to dodge this triple attack right here. And now this should be it. Please, please. Yep, there we go. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, I've been fighting her for literally 3 hours and a half, man. Holy dude. So I just killed her, so that should be my final trophy and then the platinum. Yep, there it is. Chooser of the Slain. And father and son. Finally our platinum trophy. Amazing, man. So that marks the end of this video and the platinum trophy for God of War 2018. I sure hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.